what is coming toward us so quickly as the entire landscape of our business is changing.
You either have it or you don't, and that's what employers are looking for.
If you're not reading something every day to kind of tell you what's going on in the business, then you're going to fall behind, because that's how fast it's
Trip. What a long, strange trip it's been.
If I can leave you with one thing today that you take away, is please intern. And when you intern, make the most out of your internship. It's all about what you put into it. And when I was at KSWB, I was asking them, I want to know how to edit. I want to know how to produce. I want to know how to write. And I learned all of that. And it was one of the best experiences of my life.
I would have to tell you, if any of you are interested in television at all, that's one thing you've got to do. You have to have an internship, because when you get out of school, they want to hire people with experience, but you're just getting out of school. So how do you have experience? And we send our interns home with a tape of spots they've produced and everything, and they work everything from filing to ending up with a spot on a reel.
I saw what they did, which is a lot of times what I recommended you do, because you don't learn some of the things that you learn on the road in college. So it's really good at your internships. You shadow reporters and you see what they're doing on the road, because this is where, if you want to get in this business, you get some of your experience.
And I sought the advice of people in the business who I admired at the time: Judy Woodruff, Jane Pauley, Tom Brokaw, and I wanted to know what they did. Local broadcasters at the time, Janet Zapala, said major in something that's going to give you a broad view of the world, a broad education, political science, economics, history, something like that.
Try to speak another language, because that gives you a really, really good opportunity to find a way to market yourself ultimately, and call attention to a skill that you might have that somebody else might not have. And I think that's going to be more and more valuable, and my 5 minutes are up. Thank you, Lou.
Writing. I can't emphasize enough how important, I know you're a writer, can't emphasize enough how important it is to write. You might be interested in production, whether it's in the studio or the back rooms in the control room or whatever that might be. What do I need writing skills for?
Everything.
Everything. Because why? Because you're selling yourself. And you do that in multiple ways. You do it orally. You do it in a written fashion. And it's so important to develop those kinds of skills. So don't shy away because, I want to be involved in a technical career. I want to be involved in more of a creative, or I want to pull the deals together or help sell the deals. The more knowledge you have about a variety of topics, take advantage of it and pick it up.
There's an opportunity to do this with AP, or there's an opportunity to go to graduate school here. These were people that were willing to give me a moment of advice, maybe down the line offer to put in a good word with somebody else they knew in the business. It's a really, really small world. A lot of us, probably most of us that have been in the business even 10 years, have been in 3, 4, or more shops. So it's a really small world, and people know each other. So you get to know one person at one location. They might be able to help you get that next job, or help you tweak your resume, or give you an idea of what to include in that packet that you send off for that first job you really want. Those contacts are valuable, so take advantage of them.
People who are reporters or salespeople or managers or whatever at stations at NBC in New York or in Quincy, Illinois, or any place have the same set of problems. It's the same job, basically. They just happen to live in a big city. That don't think that I have to get to the big time to be successful, because there is no big time.